Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we're going to be going over the energies that are coming through November 2025. We're going to be taking a look at the energies the universe wants us to be aware of, to be open for and cautious of during the month of November. Please take what resonates, and I hope you receive the insight, answers, and clarity that you need within this reading. I'm going to start off with some oracles to kind of pick up the overall energies coming through November and how for the collective to deal with. All right, Spirit. Let's do one more. One more, Spirit. One more. Okay, I guess I will take those other two. All right. Right. We got a big dynamic energy happening in November. I'm just going to say it. This feels strong. So, excuse me. All right. So we have the first card, Her Last Day in the Light. Unexpected endings, surprising changes, sudden shifts. Then we have Prey, stalked, invaded, watched. And then we have Rebellion, upstart, tumult, revolution. Oh boy, this feels like, all right, Spirit, how you want me to guide the collective through this energy? Because this November feels very dynamic and it looks like the collective is going to be striking back. I feel like with this last day of the light, this last day of the light and this prey, someone is going to be testing you. And I feel they're going to put you in a situation where you're going to have to show your fangs and show your claws. This is a situation where the last straw breaks the camel's back. Like, this feels like an energy that you are just like, all right, I am done being Mr. Nice Guy or Mrs. Nice Girl. It's time to inflict pain. This is what this strongly feels like. I feel for some of you in the collective for November, you are definitely going to be you're going to be put into um, a stressful situation. I will say this feels maybe holiday related, where something is coming up and you are just like, this was like a curveball. Maybe someone wants to come in and like announce their pregnancy while someone else wants to announce that they're getting married, and you're just like, wait a minute, but like, I'm doing this first. Like, this feels like there's definitely going to be some type of arguments and stuff. And I feel like this situation that a lot of you have gone through, this is someone has always put you against the wall or expects you to break their back or like bend the knee, and you're just like, I'm not bending my knee anymore. I'm going to be bending and breaking spines. This feels like. This feels like I'm not getting pushed over. I'm not going to be a punk ass. I'm not allowing anyone to mess with me anymore. Like, somebody has pushed you over the line one too many times, and this time that they're about to do it, there's going to be a backlash. Like, I kind of see like a Jekyll and Hyde kind of situation, or you're just like gonna go on flip mode. You're just gonna be like, you know what, you got too comfortable. Oh, okay, Spirit is saying someone got too comfortable with your nice side, so now it's time to show your claws or your fangs, or it's time to show your devious side. This person has been doing this for way too long. I feel like this is like someone that has been like also nitpicking and kind of having like backhanded comments towards you. And it's, they're going to say something or do something that it's just going to set you off. And to be honest, the energy that I'm feeling, you have every right to go off on this person or on these people. Yeah, this is gonna be the last day. This is gonna be the last day that you're gonna treat me like a punk or you're gonna treat me like a little bitch. Because tomorrow there's gonna be a new version of me and she's not gonna like you. I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. All right, let's go into more detail with some other oracles. Oracle of the Panther. This, I'm being told this is the last time they're gonna see you on the good, on your good side, because now you are just unleashing. Okay, I'm gonna take this. You are unleashing what has been withheld from them that they deserve. Now, I'm not gonna say get into a physical fight. We don't do physical violence here, but you're gonna have to give them like your tongue is gonna definitely be used like a sword. Okay, interesting. So, first card I have is real estate, wealth, investment, mega project. So, somebody's kind of actually looking at you like a mega project for quite some time. Like you're someone that's always constantly building and being abundant and having a lot of resources. And I feel that they are going to try to come to you with some type of, I don't know, some type of manipulation. Like I feel like someone's going to be coming to you like if you don't help the family or you don't help at the job, you're going to be put in this label, we're going to demote you or something like that. Like someone is going to be gully enough to be like if you don't do this, I'm going to like make up something about you or I'm going to put you in a lower ranking. Like someone's threatening your position or whatever hold of power that you have. Again, this could be work related, this could be family related, even like relationship related. Someone feels like you have too much power and that if you don't share, well, then they're going to have everyone else rally against you to take you down. But you're just like, there's a reason why you have a lot of power. There's a reason why I hold back and have a lot of restraint. But because you have been pushing all of my buttons the right and wrong ways, you're going to see why. Because next I have is coach, advice, obedience, knowledge, along with trap, victim, allure, trick. But all of this is in the reverse. You are not falling for their traps. I feel like there's going to be someone with like an equal or higher position that's going to be coming to you, like basically letting you know, like, if you don't give in to our demands, we're going to do this to you. But you're going to be like, you know what? Not so fast. I'm putting my foot down. I'm going to speak my truth because this is how it's going to go. And your words are dismantling this trap. And your words are basically diminishing this person's power or hold that they believe they have over you. Because I do also sense that there is an energy around the collective that there's a person that thinks they have power over you because you're nice to them, because maybe you let them get a little extra free time or whatever. So now they feel like, oh, now I can use you and abuse you. But they're about to feel your heat, in the bad way. So like I said, whatever energy that is trying to come to you in November, you're like, I'm not gonna put with this. Like I'm removing this immediately. Because next I have is okay. Stability, harmony, acceptance. This is definitely going to be you for the rest of November. You're just like, I'm not going to let any of these bitches bother me for the rest of the month. I'm going to end the year on a good note. I'm not allowing anyone to punk me, to use me, or diss me. Like, I'm going to handle the situation and I'm going to move forward with high vibrations. And as you should. That there is, I am going to say, like, there is some justification to the way you're going to act this November. I'm going to give you guys the warning, like, this November, it seems like you're definitely going to um rip your skin off and become the werewolf that you have been holding back, and you're just going to be clawing and tossing people until they know their place. You're definitely going to yeah, you're definitely going to be putting people in their place. Now, the last I have is libation, donation, pray, religion. I do feel for some of you in November, you're going to probably blah, blah, blah. Excuse me. You're probably going to think that you were a little too harsh with your words and or actions or both. So you are going to be seeking some type of guidance or forgiveness from the divine. And you know what? That is totally fine. If you feel a little bit bad about, I mean, personally, I feel like the energy that's happening, you shouldn't feel bad. But if you do feel a little bit bad, you are allowed to seek guidance and forgiveness and understanding with your divine team and with God. And I feel God is going to understand where you're coming from and will forgive you from whatever energies. I also feel with this libation, you are releasing whatever pent up anger and frustration and sadness that these people or this person or situation has put you through. And you are just allowing this energy to be cleansed off of you once and for all. Maybe for some of you, I'm being told November you are going to have to do a really big cleansing energy, because this energy that you're going to go against, it's definitely it's like harboring rot and darkness. Like, you are just, yeah, a lot of you, it's like this person has been harboring this, like, such a demonic force. It like oozes with fucking rot and guts and excuse my language. Like, this person is in this demonic energy and aura, and they expect you to bend to their whim. And maybe they're used to doing that to other people, so that's why they feel comfortable doing it to you. But you're like, no, I'm gonna show you why I don't bend to anybody. But yeah, I feel like after that situation, you're definitely gonna need like a really deep salt bath. Let's go into more detail with the tarot. All right. So on the real estate, I have the Hanged Man. So I feel like this is the energy that is going to make you feel, again, caught off guard. Like, you carry yourself in a certain way, you do things in a certain disposition, you are on top of a lot of energies and situations. You're distracted on making sure life is being maintained. So this is when the enemy or a group of enemies are going to come in, because they know you're distracting yourself. Not, I'm not going to say distracting yourself, but you're making sure to maintain a lot of things in your life right now. So they're going to try to come, like, kind of like, what's that saying? Um, it's like they're gonna try to pull like a fast one or like a surprise attack and put you in this vulnerable situation where you're kind of like the only thing that they want you to do is surrender to their plans. They're gonna try to make you to surrender to whatever, again, this muck that this person or that these people are in, because they're going to expect you to be vulnerable, and the only way for you to get out of this is for you to surrender. But you're just like, no, I'm not going to surrender. Yeah, you might caught me off guard and caught me in an awkward or weird situation, but that doesn't mean I'm going to give into your demands or into your darkness. Now, next I have with Trap and Coach in reverse is the Knight of Cups. This person is going to try to come in like they're a sweetheart to you, like they're trying to be like, I'm not trying to be your enemy. I'm trying to be your friend. I'm trying to do what's right for you, for us, for this family, whatever this bullshit story, sappy bullshit that they're trying to give to you. And it's just like you see through them, and I feel like for a while, for you, the collective, you've been seeing through this person. And every time you see them, it's like you see more like rotten flesh falling and muck growing and oozing. You are just seeing this person just become so horrid. And you're just like at this last minute, like, you want me to like, I feel like for some of you, you're going to say, like, you want me to give up parts of myself or my whole self. You want me to give up my goals, my dreams. You want me to give up everything that I'm doing to please you. And for what? No, that is like, I see someone flipping a table, someone throwing a drink. I feel like I had done a reading like this before. Um, I'm not sure which one, but definitely like a couple of readings ago. So this energy looks like it's going to be coming into November, because this energy does not want to stop. It wants you to give in. It wants you to surrender, and you're just like, no. So you're going to be like, you know what? It's time to put the fighting gloves on. Now, next with okay, I have the Hermit card here. So we're dealing first with a lot of water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be a water sign. You could be dealing with a water sign. You could have these energies in your chart. Now we got some Virgo energy coming in. I kind of feel like after this situation, you are kind of going to be like, I don't want to say escape, but you're definitely going to be stepping back from the limelight and just going back to maintaining your life and taking care of yourself. Again, you're not allowing this entity or this person to distract you or to break you. You are focusing on what needs to be done while maintaining your power and your energy. I am going to pull an extra card for the Hermit. Yes, I love it. With the Hermit, I have the Emperor. So you are just going to be quietly ruling over your life, ruling over matters, maintaining structure and balance. And, this is also going to be you in your throne to remind these people who you are trying to mess with. Like, you're just like, you know what? It's been a while since I've sat in this throne. Let me sit here so then you can remember who you raising your voice at, or who you trying to throw under the bus, or who you trying to control and manipulate. Like, I'm gonna take this scepter and I'm gonna beat you in the knees with it. And be grateful it's your knees and not your head. Again, we're not doing anything violent, but I understand the tendencies. But again, after this situation, you're maintaining your power, you're maintaining your status, and importantly, you're maintaining your peace. And then last, with libation, I have the Three of Wands here. Positive energy coming in. This feels like after you do your cleansing or your prayer for forgiveness, whatever that you do for November, you are going to be expecting the energies and the blessings that you have been hoping for. I also see whatever positive outcomes you have been waiting for will be coming through in November or at least in December. Like you're expecting for this energy to come in. You're not allowing anyone or anything to get in the way. I am going to pull an extra card for the Three of Wands. Oh my goodness, that's way too many. All the cards spilled out. Hold on, you guys. Give me a minute. I made a mess. Oh, I love this. So with the Three of Wands, I have the Queen of Wands. I also see for a lot of you, you are definitely embodying a lot of alluring feminine energy. And if you're a male, don't worry, you can embody this energy as well. It's just going to be different on you. It's going to be different for everyone. But you're calling in this attractiveness. I also feel with this Queen of Wands, a lot of you are going to be working with the law of attraction for these favors to come in and to get what you want. And I also feel like that's why a lot of these energies have been like messing with you for quite some time, because you embody this Queen of Wands energy very well. They see that you are able to attract and bring in whatever you need and whatever you like. Like you are your own walking sunlight. That's why with this last day in the light, they're going to think like, you know what, this is going to be the last time we're going to let her do whatever she wants. She needs to share some of that energy with us, or he needs to share some of that energy. I want that manifestation energy that they have, and they're going to give it to me, or else what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up burning their asses. And you know what, it's well deserved. You're going to make sure you give your cleansing and your prayers, and you're going to move forward very happily. Let's wrap up this reading with some last messages from the Clo. Let's see what the Clo has to say about this. All right, got two. Excellent. First we have is the Snow, and then we have the Little. With the Snow card here, it's definitely going to be a change in the environment. Again, this could be the change that this energy is trying to come in with. And I do see it is going to kind of take effect in your reality or your environment. But with this Snow card here, you're going to be able to make this environment more tranquil and more at ease for yourself. Like, yes, it's going to be a change, but you're going to be able to work around it very easily and quickly and adapt to it so that it does not bring you like anxiety and worries. Because yeah, I kind of going back with this Hangman, it's like, oh haha, like you fell into my trap, or gotcha moment, and you're just like, all right, you got me, but I'm not gonna let you win. Maybe for some of you this is like the illusion that you're going to give to the enemy that they're winning, but they're just gonna tick you off so badly that you're just like, you know what, I was too nice to you, it's time to lay in the pain. And then with the Little card here, I'm being told that when this happens and after you deal with this energy, there are going to be little improvements coming through. Maybe not as big as you want them to be at a certain time, but it's going to grow gradually. Kind of like going back with this Three of Wands, you're going to be starting seeing signs and synchronicities and confirmations. And it's the little things. It could be seeing numbers, it could be seeing animals, it could be seeing certain things that resonate with you. These little things are going to be confirmations that whatever energy that you have been focusing and manifesting and praying for is coming in. So don't allow anyone's, muck ass energy to come in and interfere with your plans. They are on their way, and whatever you have been calling in will arrive. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insights and messages. I would truly appreciate it and will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming to my channel to hear my readings. I hope the energies that I have put out are giving you the insight, answers, and clarity that you need. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. So my collective, I will not worry too much about November. Whatever you are focusing and drawing in will come in. However, it looks like you're going to have to regulate this energy because they are going to try to pull this fast one on you before the end of the year, and you're going to have to regulate them. Set them in their place, let them know who you are and who they're not. Because I'm also being told like this person, it acts like that they can be you or a better version of you. And you're just like, oh no, sweetie, I'm the original. So quit being a copy. But yeah, you're letting this energy or these people know like, again, this is going to be the last day you're going to see the good side of me, because after today I'm only going to show you bitch mode, or whatever mode you want to call yourself. But yeah, you're not dealing with any more disturbances and frustrations and what's the other word I'm looking for? You're also not dealing with manipulations and betrayals and sneak attacks. You are way too powerful, and you have come way too far to entertain this mucky energy. Definitely be mindful of the muck that's coming in and cleansing yourself. Make sure you are saging. Make sure you're doing your salt baths. Make sure that you are removing unwanted energies out of your life. We're coming to the end of the year, and we do not want to start off the new year with old ass energies trying to deceive you and control you. You are better and stronger than that. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.